Soldiers on the March. In the waning days of the 20th century, the country's most prestigious ESL department was forced to retire its non-credit Level 300 exit test. The old 300, as it was lovingly called, was both labor-intensive and time-consuming, but teachers and students enthusiastically participated in the examination process. They understood that the Level 300 exit test, because it was comprehensive, ensured that students who passed it would have the English skills necessary for success in upper-level courses of the program and in their lives beyond the college gates. The rigorous and highly effective exam tested the 4 major skill areas: reading, writing, listening, and oral communication. When the State Department of Education, after careful study and analysis, overhauled the non-credit curriculum in the late 1990s, every single educational institution, from Oxnard to Gualala, was required to realign their program of courses. Initially, these changes were greeted with great enthusiasm, but when it was discovered that the Level 300 exit exam and all of its sibling tests could no longer be used with the modern curriculum, mild consternation quickly grew to uncontrolled rage. The loss of such a valuable assessment tool threw the program into complete chaos. Teachers and students were outraged that their beloved Scantron-scored tests were no longer available. 12 days of rioting ensued. Nervous assessment personnel scrambled to appease the angry masses. Finally, order was restored when new reading and listening tests were introduced to cover the newly created curriculum levels. The dawn of the millennium ushered in a peaceful time for the college. The new exams, while not as comprehensive as their predecessors, provided the information necessary for instructors to make informed decisions regarding student promotion. Indeed, all was well in the ESL kingdom, and as months turned to years, discussions of conducting assessment across the 4 skill areas ceased altogether. Then, in the fall of 2004, a small whisper of desire began to slowly drift through the hallways and faculty lunchrooms across the campuses. Perhaps Level 4 students should be tested in speaking and writing in addition to reading and listening. Maybe students need to be prepared in all 4 skill areas. What began as quiet rumblings soon became a groundswell of demand, and a committee was formed to create the Level 4 Exit Test Battery. The Test Developers Working Group, as the committee was officially called, began meeting in an underground bunker in the dark recesses of the Teachers Resource Center. Theirs was the daunting task of constructing both a writing test and oral skills assessment that would be acceptable to both faculty and students. The talented committee members tackled the challenge with gusto and toiled throughout the school year, field testing drafts and modifying rubrics in a flurry of creative activity. With a shared passion for making the best possible exit test, the committee members, who referred to their group by the strange moniker 2 Dogs, was able to accomplish more than anyone would have expected. The work begun by these brave men and women continues today. The fruits of their labor will be seen by the entire department in the coming semesters when the Level 4 Exit Test Battery is introduced into the curriculum. The spirit of the old 300 will live again, and tomorrow will be a bright day indeed.